Hello, this is a tutorial to get you started with an iLST 3-stage session on your Ajna lamp. Once you've connected to the Ethernet or Wi-Fi, go in here and press play. And then it will come up with the option to select your light and your music. You click anywhere along here to get into the select light section, and you'll see that it's dropped down to a new box. And if you click on this box here, it's iLST sequence now, but if it's not, it will be somewhere in here. So you go up to the very top and you click on iLST light sequence. Currently we're in a 1-stage setting, so we'd like to go into a 3-stage. So we just click on here, and as we do that, you'll see that a couple of boxes appear here. Alright, so this is the first stage. If you click on this box, this is the second stage, and this box will give you the third stage opportunity to choose what you'd like. Going back into the first stage here, we scroll up a little bit. All these sliders here, they move, so you can move any one of them. To choose what you'd like, you can just slide something up and down here. Let's say we want to have a really deep, relaxing session. I'm going to go into Delta and start off with about 10% there. And then I'm going to go into the second stage here by clicking up here. And you'll see that everything's returned back to 0 again. It might not be on 0, it might be on what you used it for the last time. Let's say last time I did theta on 20%, it will be on theta 20% now. So I had delta for my first stage. If I'm not sure, I can just go back in here and click on this again, and it will show me that I have delta. Oh look, I've just seen a bit of alpha in there. I don't want that, so I'm going to take it out. And everything else is on 0. So second stage in my session, I'd like to have a bit of theta in there, and I'm going to take that up to 20%. And the third stage of my session, I would like a little bit of alpha, and let's say I'd like a little bit of beta as well. You don't only have to click on one of these, you can choose 2 at a time if you like. So now we've created a recipe. Let's say we've forgotten what it is. So if we want to go back and check, we can press on here and we'll see we've got delta 10% in the first section. Second section, we've got theta 20%. And in the third section, we have alpha 6% and beta 3%. So we've created a recipe now. First of all, we move down a little bit. I'll get to these sections here in another tutorial. We're just going to look at the length of how long we'd like our session for. This slider here moves from 1 up to 60 minutes. Let's say we choose a 40-minute session. Now we need to lock in our recipe. By doing that, we hit the generate button. We can make an intention first and then click on it, or we can just click on it. You'll come back to this page here showing that we've roughly got a 40-minute session planned. Now we need to select the music anywhere along this area here. If we click on it, we'll get into the music section. You see here we've got 6 boxes here, 6 lines. Each one of these lines is a song. If you have a look here, it corresponds with the number 6 here. Click on this box here. You can see it goes from 1 right up to 10. That means we can choose up to 10 songs during our session. Let's say I choose 4, and now we only have 4 lines here. To choose the first song, we go into the top box here. Click on it, and all the music on your light will now be showing. You can scroll up and down and check it out. Pick a song or 2. There's one there. It's 6 minutes and 9 seconds. As soon as I clicked on that song, it started playing here. So if you put your headphones on now and you're connected to your lamp, you'll be able to hear that playing. If you don't like that, you can go back into here and scroll down and find another song, and then that song there will start playing through your light. So I'm going to go in and now change the second song. And as you see, as I've done that, you can see that the triangle lights up, so now you'll have access to listen to that song there. A third song, I'm going to scroll up and down a little bit and choose, say, this song here. And then I'm going to choose my 4th song, which is, say, that one there. Alright, so I like all the songs I've chosen, and they actually come to 38 minutes, which is a little bit short of the time that we've chosen for the light, which is 40 minutes. So it means roughly the last minute and a half will be in silence. Or I can go in here and make this song longer if I like. Let's say I choose something above 5 minutes 27. Let's say I choose that one here. It will bring the time up to 40 minutes. Or let's say I change that back to a short song and the time is short here. It means I can go in here and from number 4, click on number 5. It gives me access to choose another song. And let's say I choose this one here. And it will start playing. Let's say I like it. And now the time is 48 plus minutes. So it's above the light time here. And that doesn't matter. Once the light stops playing, the music automatically stops with the light as well. So it doesn't matter if this time here is above this time here. If you do want to have a session where, say, you start off with a little bit of music and the rest of the session you'd like in silence, this song here is only a short song, so I want to just play this song and get rid of the other songs here. All I need to do is go in here and click on number 1, and you'll see that now there's only one song there. And I can press this button here, and it will start playing for me and I can listen to it. Obviously, if you don't want music, you just don't put the headphones on. So let's say now I do want the 5 songs. I'm going to go back in here and those 5 songs are still there for me. Moving down a little bit, the play length I wish to choose is the full session, 40 minutes. But I don't have to do that. I can move the slider anywhere along here and say I want 15 minutes. I can leave it there. I'm going to choose a 40-minute session. The next slider is about the light intensity. It goes from 0 to 100%. As I've mentioned previously, if you're just starting out with the light, anywhere between 30 and 50% is good. If you like it stronger than that because you've had a few sessions now, obviously you can adjust it up to as much as you like. But let's say you are just starting out and you have sensitive eyes or you work on the computer a lot, we still recommend that you start off quite low, around 10%, and then for future sessions you can increase the light intensity if you like. Just by having the light intensity down at 10% doesn't mean that you're going to miss out on the rest of the session, the other 90%. You'll still get the full amount of the session. It's just that the light won't be as bright for you when you first start off. It does take a little bit of getting used to as well. So starting low is not unpleasant at all. It's a very, very pleasant session that you'll enjoy, that you'll experience. Next we have the music volume that goes from 0 right up to 100%. You can leave it on 100% if you're going to use the music volume adjuster on the headphones that came in the package. If you don't have a set of headphones with a music volume adjuster on it, then you can move this one here up and down to what you like. Okay, scrolling down a little bit, now we hit the play button. Scroll down a little bit more, you'll see the wheel turn and then you'll come to the timer starting. This is counting up. It starts up around 4 or 5 seconds. The light starts flashing then. And this tells you how much time you've got remaining out of this time up here that you've chosen. Scroll up a little bit more, you can see what frequency that you're currently on, and this tells you when it starts, how long it will run for, and what hertz you're on at the moment. To pause your session, you can just click on this button here. You'll see that these 2 numbers here, they actually stop counting, but the light and the music, they just keep playing along. To start it up again, just press the play button and you'll see that these 2 numbers here, they keep playing again. To stop your session before this time here is finished, you click on this button here. Takes a moment or 2 for the light to stop flashing and the music to stop playing as well. And the light catches up and you'll see down the bottom here it comes up as light pattern stopped. Again, if you were interrupted and needed to stop suddenly and now you wish to start your session again, you can press the play button here and continue. If you'd like to change your session a little bit, you can either go in here and change something up here, look up here, and I'd like a bit more theta in there, so up that a little bit. Remember, once you change something in here, you need to scroll down and click that generate button for it to be locked in. And then you come here, you can choose the music and change it a little bit if you want. You can change the length, the intensity, the volume. You can change everything again, create a whole new session and press the play button. If you are finished with your light, you need to shut it down properly. To do that, you go up here into the right hand corner and click on the shutdown button and you'll see that another one appears here. Click on that. The Ajna light will start counting down for you, right down to 0. It's very important that you shut down correctly. First of all, it's a computer and you need to use the right shutdown process as you would on your own personal computer. And secondly, you're covered in the warranty if you do everything correctly. So now it tells you you can disconnect from the Ajna lamp. That means you can take the power source away and shut down the device that you're using. I wish you a wonderful session. Thank you.